Hello, everybody. It's great to see you again. Benjamin and I have had a lovely day today, but this is our favourite part of it, just waiting to meet up with you to carry on our journey along the road to Bethlehem following the star. I wonder what you've been up to today. It's a school day, isn't it? So maybe you or your brothers or sisters have been at school. Or maybe you've been playing at home. We've been having fun, haven't we, Benjamin? We've done a few things. First of all, we took some lovely shoe boxes to a drop-off point, didn't we? They're going to whiz across the miles to some children far, far away as Christmas presents. So that was exciting. And then we've been in the churchyard, haven't we? We've been putting up a surprise in the churchyard. It's going to be ready tomorrow, and then you'll be able to go and have a look, and hopefully it'll be all Christmassy and bright. I'll let you know when it's done. Now, did you like Jenny's art today? Because it was a Christmas tree, wasn't it? And Christmas trees, they're very Christmassy. You can't get much more Christmassy than a Christmas tree, apart from perhaps baby Jesus or an angel. But our Christmas tree is getting very full, isn't it? There's something on it from every day. And yesterday, I forgot the angel. What have we got? Well, we'll look later when we've had our story, shall we? Benjamin says it's about time to get on with opening the Advent door, the big red door. Shall we have a look? Oh yes, Benjamin says it's about time. Now here it is. Look, it's the big red door, isn't it, Benjamin? He says, yes, it is. And, as always, we've got a new number. Look at that. It looks a bit like yesterday's number, but a bit different. Can you tell what number it is? Well, Benjamin says he thinks it's getting harder every day because it's getting a bigger number, and bigger numbers are much harder to count, aren't they? Look, we can see a number 1 and a number 4. So what does that make? You're absolutely right, aren't they, Benjamin? It makes number 14. Wow, that's a very big number. Now, shall we have a look what's inside? Ooh, this is interesting. Look. What can you see? It's not a doggy or a lamb or even an angel, is it? Looks like a person. Shall we have a look? Now then, let's see what we can see on this person, and let's see if we can figure out what he might be doing or why he might be important. What do you think, Benjamin? Well, Benjamin says he's crouching down. He says he might be hiding, perhaps, or just being undercover somewhere. You could be right, Benjamin. Well, Benjamin says he likes his hat with a feather in. Well, he also says, look, he's got a sack on his back. It's a bit like Santa's sack, isn't it? But I wonder what he might have in it. I bet that's a clue to what he's doing. Benjamin says he isn't smiling very much. You're right, although he's got a beard, it's a bit hard to see a smile, isn't it? He looks like he's got his hand out, sort of peering at something, doesn't it? Benjamin says he's got a funny feeling about this man. He's not at all sure about him. Well, you usually have a good sense about these things, Benjamin. I think we should have a look in our story and find out what he's doing, shall we?
Said the night wind to the little lamb, do you see what I see? Way up in the sky, little lamb, do you see what I see? A star, star.
Oh, Benjamin, here we are. Look, we have our Advent storybook, 24 stories to share before Christmas. Well, he says we've already had 13. We're more than halfway. Goodness me, I shall miss it when we don't have these stories every day. Now then, what's this called today? Oh, well, I think, Benjamin, you were right. Today's story is called The Robber. My big girl Evie, she would say that man looked a bit sketchy, and she'd be right, wouldn't she? Here we are, look. Look, he is crouching down, hiding. He's hiding by a tree. I don't think Benjamin and the little lamb can see him at that point. Oh, the star's shining though, isn't it? Can you see? Let's see what happens. Now, on December 14th, Benjamin opened the next door and found a robber. Benjamin, this is the first scary thing, isn't it? The little bear and the lamb stood at the edge of the forest. They did not see the dangerous robber hiding behind a tree, waiting to hurt or rob anyone who passed by. Goodness me, Benjamin. But the robber saw them. They look just right, thought the robber. Might make me a nice dinner and a warm furry coat. Goodness me, that's a bit horrible. Just as he was about to pounce on the little bear, the star flashed brightly, blinding the robber, who staggered about, screaming, "My eyes! Help me! I'm blind!" He fell to the ground. Did he do that, Benjamin? He says, wait to see what happens next. The little bear knelt and placed his handkerchief over the robber's eyes. There, he said soothingly. I wish I could stay and help you more, but I must follow the star to Bethlehem to see the child who will be born. You should come with us, for perhaps the child can heal you. That was very kind, wasn't it? Ashamed, the robber grasped the little bear's tiny paw. Thank you, he said. I am so sorry. I promise I will never rob or hurt anyone again. He walked along beside the bear and the lamb, and with every step towards Bethlehem, the darkness receded. That means it gets a little bit brighter each step. After they had walked together for quite a while, the little bear said, Your legs are much faster. Go ahead of us. The star will guide you to Bethlehem. That was scary, said Benjamin. I'm glad the robber didn't get the lamb or the bear and hurt them. Yes, agreed Mother Bear, and it's nice to know that you are truly sorry. God always forgives us. Ah, look, there we are. Let's have another look. There's the star in the sky, and Benjamin with his rose bush and the little lamb, and then the robber behind the tree. Gosh, that was a bit of a frightening story, wasn't it? But thankfully, it all turned out very well in the end, didn't it? The star, which was showing them the way, it seemed to protect them, didn't it? It knew just when was the right time to shine in the robber's eyes. And Benjamin, you were so kind. You had no idea that robber was trying to hurt you and the little lamb, did you? And you went to help him. You went to help him, to help soothe his eyes and to help him along the way to Bethlehem, because he thought that baby Jesus might be able to heal him and make him better. That would be wonderful, wouldn't it? And the robber said he was sorry. And he said he had learnt not to be so mean and that he would never do anything like that again. And I think it was because, Benjamin, you were so kind to him, even though he was going to hurt you, that it made him see how he should behave, didn't it? Ah. And there was a message there, wasn't there? It said that Mother Bear said that it's good to know that if we're sorry, God always forgives us. I think that sometimes as humans, as people, it can be hard to forgive, but we can always know that when we're sorry, God always says that we have another chance and that we can start again afresh, doesn't he? And that's really beautiful. Well, Benjamin, that was a very exciting story, wasn't it? Quite different from some of the other days, because the other days, who have we had? We've had, well, of course we had the star, and the star is still shining the way, isn't it? And then we had the eagle, and we had the man who couldn't see, the giant, the little ant. We had St. Nicholas or Santa Claus. We had, can't remember the order now. We had the man who had nothing and needed us to share with him. And we had a rose bush that was blooming in the snow. We had a well that Benjamin could drink his fill from when he was thirsty. And we had a juicy pear on a pear tree that tasted of honey. We had a little lamb. We've had an angel. And then we had a dog that Benjamin rescued a thorn from his paw, didn't he, so he could walk again. And then tomorrow, a robber will be on the tree too, won't he? Oh, I can't wait to see what's waiting behind the door tomorrow. Will you join us and find out? It's so much more fun when you're coming along the way, following the star to Bethlehem. We'll see you then. Bye.